Welcome back to Dead Meat Patreon here with Jake Mattera.
Welcome to all of our new Patreon Dom subscribers.
Yeah,
wow, dude.
Welcome.
What a boost.
Now we can talk shit about the Chinese.
Man, I feel like a beggar now. You know? Help me. My children are starving. Please join my Patreon. I'll suck your fucking meat, dude. I'm gonna eat your ass from the back, dude. Please join my Patreon for $10.
Oh, now you have to make good on all those promises,
I
Tim.
know, dude.
Where would you start with?
Well, let's get them some On Perks streams lined up.
Okay.
Let's maybe bring up a discussion about a second episode a week.
Okay.
We gotta do the UFC streams.
Yes, UFC stream.
UFC stream. That's got to be patrons. You know.
Yep. Oh, we're doing that February 12th. We're doing UFC stream.
Wow,
that's the first one, baby.
Your investment in our future is already paying off. You've got the next UFC stream coming down the pike. Guests to be determined. Mm-hmm. And we'll meet here. We'll start up a stream and we'll watch UFC. Obviously, we can't stream UFC to you. That would be stupid. It would be over for us. So you put the fights on, and you have your boys just chatting with you while we watch together. That'll be sick.
We're just having fun, baby.
We're just fucking having fun, dude. Mm-hmm. For as long as we're allowed to.
Mm-hmm. I like this new art you guys got too. I forgot the.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, thank you so much to. Fuck, I should have mentioned on the free episode, like a fucking dickhead. But
we'll send him a clip.
Yeah, thank you to Joseph Anthony for making this for us. We happened to see Joseph Anthony just walking down the street one day in New York, and he yelled out "Dad Meat," and we said hello to him. And then he messaged me on Instagram later that day and said, "Look, there's some things about your set that I fucking hate." And I was like, "Dude, I agree with you 100%." And he's like, "I want to make you something," and he made this for us. And yeah, he made other things too that we're gonna put up, but I got in late today, so I couldn't put everything up. But I just wanted to display this because this is the prime piece, baby, and I love it.
Mm-hmm. It looks sick. It looks like it should be in like a art museum.
Fart museum, baby. But yeah, dude, that's one thing that never ceases to amaze me about Dad Meat listeners is how many fucking wonderful artists there are in our community.
Yeah, nonconformists is what we're dealing with.
Yes.
We have an entire community of nonconformists, and I'm trying to encourage them. Mm. My dad called me a nonconformist today. He called me. Today was when I told my dad I lost my job. Mm-hmm. He also said congratulations.
It's good N-word.
My dad believes in us.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, you know, he was talking about because I was telling him I was like, I can't ask my old boss for a reference after he treated me like that. I can't let my kids see me asking for something from someone who would do that. And he was like, then that's, you know, you have the best kids, man. And it's just, you know, you guys are a whole family of nonconformists. And I just love you guys so much. And I know you're going to get everything you want. And I was like, whoa, I feel like you should probably be screaming at me to get a job right now. But now he's awesome. The man.
No, because everybody recognizes what you are.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to do that again, but thank you.
I will.
But he was so fucking cool.
You just showed me a picture of your dad. He looks like a Twitch streamer 30 years before.
He's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll post those. You got to see these pics of my dad, dude. Just wearing short shorts, carrying a hammer.
Swinging a hammer.
A literal hammer.
Swinging a hammer. Yeah. Yeah, it would suck if my kids turned out terrible, though. If my kids turned out bad, it's going to be funny as shit to come back to a lot of this. I'm like, what was he thinking?
Your Honor, you see here on the Patreon.
Exhibit A through, you know, quadruple A 93, you know, just every episode.
To this point, Jake, what kind of freak shit are you willing to do online?
Online?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean on, like, freak shit? Like
freak shit, baby. You try and bust it open?
Yeah, what kind of freak shit you gonna do?
Like, I'm not messaging anybody. I'm not a creep. Like,
I know.
Why did I get so defensive so quick? He didn't ask.
He wasn't accusing you. He's saying
I didn't do it. All right? Dude,
I am not showing my asshole on Periscope.
Dude, my big hang up. It's not. I'm like an old housewife. I'm in love with Facebook Marketplace.
Oh man,
he sent me a slicer recently.
Yeah, I sent you. I'm always on
a
there.
Deli slicer.
A deli slicer.
Cool.
It was like legit. It looked nice. I was like, this looked pretty cool.
Is that something weird that just really gets your goat? You know how everybody's got like some kind of weird noise or weird fabric that they really like? Is the sound of a slicer?
No, it's just I think just looking at items that people want to get rid of, it just fascinates me. Mm-hmm. And then I want it because like I sent Danny Dubs a drone I was like, should I just buy this drone? And he's like, I don't know. Like,
Would you use it, dickhead?
and I started messaging the guy. I'm like, hey, how much? Like, can you meet me here? And he's like, yeah. And then I just ghosted the guy. Like, I didn't go because I thought I saw one of the drone legs was broken. So I was like, I don't think I
You
can
gotta
fly.
put it down. It's like a horse.
Yeah. But
Dude,
yeah.
when the pandemic first hit, there must have been like Wiggers must have got hit hardest right off the bat because I got a ton of fucking Jordan sweats and fucking Jordan basketball shorts on Facebook Marketplace for virtually nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as long as young wiggers are ODing or getting broken up with, I think their Jordan
Holy
sweatpants
shit.
are going to be plentiful on
Wearing a
Facebook
bunch of
Marketplace.
Dead Wiggers sweatpants.
I could feel their spirits in them. They're just ratatouilleing me to start doing pills again.
He's going to be flat brim sang sung. He's going to just morph into any. He can recall any wigger and do their fatality.
Oh man.
Well, I met up with a wigger by the airport one time to buy all of his uncle's Sega CD games because he needed drugs.
Were they legit?
Yeah, they were awesome.
Oh wow.
That was a really cool time.
Was that an easy interaction or?
Yeah. I mean, because he was like half of my cousins, and you know what I mean. And I needed Sega CD games, so
Damn.
it was cool. Yeah, it was a fun memory.
Have you had any weird interactions on Facebook Marketplace, Jake?
I mean, just like I
Do you
try
meet
to-
up in person to buy these?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always weird.
I can't imagine buying used sweatpants in person.
Yeah,
It's like, dude, please fold these up and
Yeah.
throw them under a mailbox or something.
for the
Yeah.
for the biggest bunch of Jordan gear that I bought, I met a guy at Rose Tree Park.
What's that?
It's a really nice park. I actually took a lady there on a date one time.
Whoa.
But it's a very nice park, and we met by this gigantic American flag. That was our meetup spot, and he handed me the goods. I handed him the cash, and that was that.
Yikes.
I picked up a record player, like a whole old school stereo system from somebody's house. And I was like, oh, what are you guys moving? They're like, no, it's our dead dad's. I was like, all right, well,
Ooh,
thank you.
This is a great time to buy Dead Dad vinyl.
Dude.
The best vinyl score I had was from a Dead 60 something about 5 years ago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you just find them on Craigslist or did you?
Well, dude, I was knee deep in opiate addiction, but I was like finding fucking. I was looking for yard sales and estate sales constantly,
Yeah.
and I found this one estate sale. I think it was near like Exton,
Dude.
PA, and they had it was this giant property, and they had one of those mobile trailers. I think they're called like pods or something like that, and it was just filled with this dead dude's vinyl. And the kids just wanted to fucking get rid of it. And they're just like, all right, make me an offer on this. And I got a bunch of like, he had a ton of like Grateful Dead stuff. And I'm not a Deadhead, but I
got
bought
a bunch
it.
of, yeah.
I bought it and I put it up on eBay and I made a bunch.
Did you really?
Yeah. So
Damn.
that was my big score.
So that's your purpose for going to these things was to resell at a higher
Yeah.
price?
Yeah.
Tim, do you have any like inkling to do this, like to make marketplace and all that stuff?
I used to do this. I was deep in the video game scene, man.
Yeah.
I was like, I knew video game values off the top of my head. I would go to like, there was a couple of flea markets, regular flea markets around Philly where you could get some cool stuff. But then what I really got into was I would buy video games, like Super Nintendo, like mostly NES games, and I knew how to replace the chips on the boards inside the game. I've talked about this before. It's very boring,
Oh, okay.
but I would order EEPROM chips online, and I had a reader writer for them, and there was like a UV, like you erase these chips using like a UV light little drawer thing, and so I knew which games to buy so that I could reprogram chips and install them on the board inside the game to now own a physical copy of like unreleased or like Japanese games that were never out in America.
Yeah.
And I dumped those on eBay, and that was
Damn.
once you get the process down, dude, and like you find like 50 copies of, you know, Elmo's ABCs for NES, dude, you're selling copies of Mother Zero for, you know, $50-$60 a pop. Spray paint them red because that was the color they wear in Japan. That was cool.
Dude, I never make it to the eBay phase. I just collect it in my basement,
Yeah.
and then it looks like a hoarder lives in my basement.
Jake, do you think it would be fair to say that if you bought a Red Hot Chili Peppers album off of Marketplace, that would be a flea market?
Oh my God, dude.
I think you can suck my kiss, Mike.
I'll do it under the bridge.
Oh man.
Are you a big dancer at concerts, Jake?
A dancer?
Yeah.
What the fuck? No.
No.
I mean, I'll bob around, but I mean, like, I can't afford to dance in public. People pull out their cameras very quick. You know what I mean?
Remember that guy went viral because he was dancing and a bunch of like teens were like, look at this fat old retard dancing. The guy was just like trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But then they got like Ellen tracked him down, I think, and sucked his dick or something.
He's like, can I just get the Shutterstock check?
You surprised me with how good of a dancer you were.
That was the first time I ever danced.
Man.
I'm never going.
Wait.
I'm dancing forever now.
He danced at McCusker's wedding reception. And
Okay.
He was
I'll
cutting a
dance at
rug.
weddings. I'll cut a rug.
I dance everywhere now.
Yeah.
I watched our boy Wes Rollins dance, and I was just
Oh,
like,
he can fucking throw.
I was
down.
doing like RoboCop eyes. I was like, "Doo-doo-doo-doo," and I did like a scan of all of his moves. I was like, all right, replicate. And I just
Nice.
autism dancing.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's kind of an embarrassing story, but now I fucking life of the party everywhere I go.
No, I do this thing when I dance. I just make this like really weird face. I'll just be like, and then just like very jutting movements, and it's just like it gets everyone. Yeah,
Damn, baby.
yeah, it's my move.
I want to see you dirty dance.
Straight up shopping.
You go
cart.
dirty dance for me? You do a little bit dirty dance.
Yeah?
You want
me to start in this corner, and you want to catch me?
Girl, you trying to slide close that? No. Come on, girl. Let me see that thing. Dude, I was at show and tell one time, and this girl was just like bent over playing with her cooter, and it was like 10 fucking random.
She wasn't even
fucking-
working there.
There's 10 random weirdos just transfixed on this bitch, and this one Puerto Rican dude just yells out, "Make that shit wet, yo!"
Dude.
Easily the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
Oh man. Yikes.
I wish I could haunt a strip club because I don't like going now in human form. But I would like to be able to enjoy it.
What if
without
you
being
just
bothered.
altered your human form and became something greater and then went like a serial killer would do?
That would work.
That's how they talk,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm tired of my earthly form, dude. It's time to ascend. I need to cut a bunch of dumb sluts in half.
Yeah. My neighbor's
And we're-
dog told me to come here.
Yeah, if you cut their heads off, they can't ask you for money. Dude, maybe I'll just go with a sheet over my body.
Dude, you just have an erection sticking out of the sheet. Just,
Telling all the girls they're beautiful. That'd be me, y'all.
we don't know why, but 13 of the girls killed themselves tonight.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know that I ever want to go back to a strip club. I feel like once, like every 7 years, I'll go to one. And
You know what? So I've been dragged to strip clubs here and there. I can't remember the last time I saw an attractive stripper.
no.
Do you remember Pleasure Dome?
Yeah. It was rough.
Yeah.
That was, the hardest part about that was we were
I don't
waiting-
think I can afford to see an attractive stripper, by the way. I don't think I
Yeah,
can go to
that's-
a strip club
Yeah,
during.
they're
I
out
think
there.
that's what it is.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Sorry.
I think the biggest appeal would be going to a real disgusting one and just getting rip-roaring drunk.
That's fun.
But because I don't get rip-roaring drunk anymore, I wouldn't find myself.
Oh,
in
that's
that
what we should do. We should do like one of those pie in the sky Patreon tiers, and then we can go eat dinner at a strip club with whoever.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Whoever Dom
I'd
scribes.
like to do that.
Yeah. Although we'd probably end up just spending the money that we made from it, so probably
be worth
worth
it.
think about that.
Where would you go for like dinner at the strip club or like Dave & Buster's?
No. We would go to like Penthouse and eat with our plates on the stage. Like that time I
can
saw
you do
that. I saw a black dude do it one time. I saw a black dude eat a steak dinner with his plate on the stage.
That's
Tim,
incredible.
Would you consider becoming an entrepreneur and starting up a business with me? It would be like a more extreme version of Hooters called Cooters, where pussies would be out. while
Whoa.
serve
But they have to
food.
cover their boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and there's like grandmothers there and young children for some reason.
Yeah, it'd be great.
What's our specialty food? Clams?
Hey, can I get ketchup? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, you just gotta hit the 57 tattoo and it comes out.
Yikes.
I used to work with a guy who went to see Jenna Jameson strip one time, and he said she was selling autographed pictures, and as soon as she would sign it, she would rub it on herself, then throw it at you.
Wow. The throwing the part actually got me really excited.
Like a playing card, like how you do that kind of.
Like Gambit.
Yeah.
There you go,
Yeah.
Mon Ami.
Yeah.
She was faking some.
Was she
severe
faking or was
malady.
she misdiagnosed?
I'm assuming faking because her husband says she doesn't have what they said she had.
But it sounds like he thought that the hospital was wrong or something like
Okay.
that. But I didn't read. I gotta be honest, I didn't read it. I saw her picture in the headline. I was like, ugh, I'm not reading anything under that.
it would be funnier that
She looks like Mimi from Drew Carey Show.
Oh no! God bless her heart, man.
Yeah,
She was somebody who really I don't
woke
know
me up.
Yeah, I don't know that I was ever
Yeah.
out of porn, but I think she's somebody who really reeled you in
Yeah.
more than you might have already been in.
Yeah, I think you guys need to show her some respect.
Yeah,
Sorry about that. Picture, I'm like,
That was the first one, man.
that was 2 actually. You missed the first one.
Oh. Yeah, bless her, man.
Yeah, I one of my most distinct memories from being a teenager was a scene of hers, and that was really cool.
Was it?
Whoa.
I don't know that you would remember this because you're not a big porn guy, but was it with Randy West?
No, it was with a lady in a bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, if I could download Morpheus or Kazaa right now, I'd probably go snag that clip again. That was
Ooh,
awesome.
Dude, there was.
I need some file sharing platforms.
I think my first time actually watching like real porn, like not like TV porn, was in somebody's treehouse. They got a tape, and everyone climbed up in the treehouse, and they all just started jerking off under blankets while this thing was on. I was like, I'm just gonna
Wait,
wait.
you guys had a VCR in a treehouse?
Yeah, they had a VCR. Yeah,
Whoa.
it was right next to 95 too. It was.
Danny's face.
Yeah.
Danny's face. Danny went.
Dude, I'm
So-
just picturing a bunch of motorists just stuck in a traffic jam. They look to the right, and it's Jake and 8 of his friends
No, dude, I wouldn't
jerking
do
off to
it.
Goosebumps.
I was so uncomfortable because like it was like 4 dudes just sitting with a blanket over their dick trying to jerk off to this movie in the same room,
What movie
Yeah.
was it?
in the same treehouse, the room. It's
I
one
think I
bedroom.
ruined a circle jerk one time in like 8th grade.
Is that a
too.
real thing that happens?
I think they were trying to get one going, and I said no, sir.
Yeah, I was like,
It's like the wave, and Tim's just sitting there eating his nachos. I'm
I
not
just
doing
went down
that.
and just started playing with like the thing. What do you call the not pegs? Those little things on the
Best
tires
friend's
of your
dick?
bike.
Butt plug.
No. Remember the thing you would get like little skulls for like the tires. Like
Oh,
the,
yeah,
Oh,
you
the
just sit on there.
the valve caps.
Yeah, the valve caps. I just started like twirling that and waiting for them to get done,
Whoa,
and it was pretty weird.
man.
I would never. Yeah, it was very uncomfortable.
It always amazes me how prevalent these stories are because I never ever came close to one of these. Now there was a significant period where I did not have friends,
Yeah.
so that may account for it. However, at the times that I did have friends, I don't think we ever escalated past looking through porn that we found outside.
We had a sleepover one time, and they were putting on. It was either like, what was it, hotbox, when your uncle could get you free cable or free pay-per-view or whatever. We were watching that, or it might have been softcore on like HBO.
Oh yeah.
But these dudes were just loving it. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jake
Yeah.
just cut a hole in his
How many,
sweatpants.
how many boys did you say at the sleepover?
Tell me more about your uncle.
And it was this kid's house.
Did he have working calluses?
No, remember, dude, we lived in a poor neighborhood, and this wasn't even a house. This kid lived in an apartment with his mom above an abandoned veterinarian clinic.
Oh no.
Yeah. So these were dirt. I was a dirtball. We were dirtball people.
It's a doggone shame.
You put the gone in doggone.
Well, the cat's out of the bag now.
And into the box, into the ground.
Anyway, these dudes all like got pulled in. They all got poltergeisted by it, and I was just like, "What are you guys doing?" And I was just so afraid because it was such a small apartment, and I was like, "Dude, your mom is not going to be asleep. She's going to come in. There's no way your mom is seeing my hard dick. There's no way in hell." But I couldn't stand up for myself
Mr.
like that,
Butterly, come with me.
dude. And I think I said something so gay instead. Instead of saying like, "I don't want to do this. This is gay. You guys are gay," I think I was like, "Our parents are really going to be disgusted with us."
Oh no.
And so like, And so the narrative, instead of the narrative being like all these dudes were trying to jerk off together, it was like, Tim's gay.
It's funny, I think that's what I said when I was getting out of the treehouse.
Yeah, I hated that.
Dude. I remember one time I slept over a friend's house, and the dad, when I woke up, the dad was in the living, because we slept in the floor of the living room. The dad was just on the couch, TV on mute, slowly, like it was cartoons, but slowly he had the remote in his hand, would change it to like the last channel. It was a Playboy channel. And he kept like changing it to the Playboy channel and then like switching it like every 5 seconds. And it was like erratic. Be like, I'd never seen this look in this guy's eye before.
Yeah, that's a distinct.
That might have been, he might have had a pretty good day on scramble porn.
No, they had the channel.
Oh, man.
They had the channel because I remember like the wife was walking around like, you know, saying like, oh, we should go, like, you know, like everyone needs to get up, get out of the house, blah, blah, blah. We got to do
It's
stuff.
time for church.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
literally shit like that. He's just like sitting on the couch. Just
She
like,
could tell cum psychosis was setting in. That's a very...
demons come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird, man.
That's the fog of war, baby.
And I was like, at one point, I was like, because I think he thought I was sleeping.
Ew.
And then, yeah, which is, that doesn't make it better.
Jake, you sure you want to go?
I was just like, dude, I'm awake. Like, you know, when you start like, like,
Laughing at the cartoons.
yeah,
Oh,
I love this one. Oh, okay.
No, I had a friend's dad who, so they had the hotbox, and we would go over there for all the wrestling pay-per-views.
Nice.
And that dude loved like hitting the boys with some porno.
Oh, dude.
Like, dude, there'd be like 5, 6 of us all in like 7th grade, and he'd be like, "Let's look at some pussy, guys," and we'd be like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
dude!" Every time he would go back to the wrestling, we'd be like confused because like we were too
Yeah.
young to like be fully into porno.
Yeah.
But we'd also be like, "Dude, can we?" No one wanted to be the kid. I'd be like, "Can we go back to the porno?"
Does the Ultimate Warrior have one of those?
Dude, there was almost a riot in his house when Sable was supposed to show her boobs, and then she had pasties on.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We almost burnt this kid's house down.
Dude.
We were so chimped out because this dude kept showing us like actual penetration that by the time it was like Sable was supposed to have her shirt off, we were like, "No, dude!" Like we almost wrecked the joint, dude.
It's like
Flipped
when
the
Guns
coffee
N'
table,
Roses
yeah.
doesn't show up to a concert.
Yeah, yeah. We're like the Hell's Angels were gonna start stomping people to
The swing
keep
set's
us
on
under
fire.
control. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the first one I ever like saw by myself, the one I had a Steven Seagal movie that my parents bought me for Christmas. I think it was Marked for Death.
Ooh, that's
And
a very hot.
Just in the beginning,
Wait,
there's this
I might
like-
have that confused with Hard to Kill.
I
But
might be-
I think Mark for
Wait.
Death, he's banging his wife and they burst in.
there's like a Spanish lady, and she's like, "Oh, God, and then like,
I think
whoa,
I'm
is
thinking
that-
of Hard to
that
Kill.
was
Fake language?
real Spanish. I took Spanish. I can say that. I took Spanish. But the other one I saw was on. Do you guys remember Prism?
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you say in Spanish, you boys want to see some porno?
El boys, gato de porno.
I think that was Cat and the Boys. The Boys.
Boys want to
Cat.
see some cat porn?
Yeah. All right.
I think that was the Boys Porn Cat.
I have
Actually,
to make Danny Dubs, after this, can I make an apology video?
Yeah, Prism was great for it.
Prism was awesome. So I lived with my grandmom and my parents growing up. So my parents would always go out, leave us with my mom, but she'd be like in bed by like 9:30. So like it was this free reign. And I stayed up. I watched this movie called Wild Cactus, and it's like it starts. I'll never forget the opening to this. It's like starts off. It's in the desert. It's really hot, and then it cuts to this woman in her house. It's steaming hot. So she opens up the freezer and she pulls out a nice cube tray and starts rubbing it on her boobs. I'm like, what is she doing that for? Like, I don't get it. And like, obviously everything's all hardening up and it's amazing. And then like my parents got home and my mom's like, I just turned off the TV, whatever. My mom just like we had a computer room. Remember when everyone had a computer room?
Mm-hmm.
And my mom went to the computer room, was playing like Jez Ball or Solitaire or something. And I ran down. I was like, Mom, you're not going to believe what I just saw. It was amazing. And I just told her the whole thing. And there's best, I guess she didn't know what to do because she just was like, and just like just was zombied into Solitaire. And we just never talked about it again. Thank God.
Whoa.
Dude, Prism had some fucking heavy duty shit.
Mom, you're never gonna believe this. There was a lady with her boobs out.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
She used ice cubes.
Dude, the first porn I ever saw was on Prism.
Yeah.
It was Burning Snow. And I was sleeping over, not my another weird aunt's house. It was her apartment.
You're
And
also putting a garter on her.
she had these couches that were perpendicular to one another. And when I would sleep over there, she would sleep on one and I would sleep on the other. And I woke up in the middle of the night one night and Burning Snow was on. And like I was like, what the fuck is this? And like I was too young to probably get boners, but I knew it was something that I couldn't take my eyes off of. And I was at an age where like porn clearly like it's almost it scrambles your brain because like now if you watch porn now, you go beat off and then you're good to go. But like when you watch porn at that young of an age, it just fucks you up.
Yeah.
You don't know what to do with that information.
Yeah.
You look at everyone differently. It's like Clue. Like, do you do that? Like, yeah.
Yeah. Remember there was like softcore TV shows?
I remember that a lot on Showtime.
Yeah, there was
Red Shoe Diaries.
Man, and
Cinemax.
I hated those fucking things, but I watched them
Yeah,
all the time
so
because I
did
was
I.
just like, I need something.
Mm-hmm.
Like there wasn't anything else I could use. And on Showtime there was Hot Springs Hotel, which was basically Hey Dude, except they were all grown ups and kind of fucking. Like there was even like an
Hey,
Indian,
dude, but they were all fucking.
Yeah, Red Shoe Diaries, I think, but I feel like that never really got around. That was like,
No, that's like fat lady erotica.
yeah.
I was real big into Fat Lady about
Mom, you're never gonna guess what I just saw.
Well, if you like that, Melissa BC sound.
Yeah, I can't remember the other ones, but Hot Springs Hotel really sticks out because that was just fucking terrible.
Dude, that aunt that I just told you about, she used to read romance novels on the bus. And like the absurdity of that just hit me. Like just imagine like sitting on a bus
Dude.
flipping through jugs.
Oh,
Like Lady Jugs that this fucking pig's watching.
She's just reading it out loud.
dude, just hoping like the bus goes over a big bump at the end of the chapter, or hoping like it goes down like a gravel stretch.
Excuse me, what's your hilliest bus?
Yeah, back in that era, old ladies were always sitting on fucking washing machines.
Yeah.
Not like now where you can get a jackhammer in 12 hours. These are the times, baby.
Yeah,
Man, there are some fucking heavy-duty sex toys out there.
you're still saving up for a Sibian though.
I am going to treat my wife to one. One day she's going to walk in that bedroom upstairs and it's going to be there sitting on the bed.
You're gonna get one of those big bows to put on it.
I am, yeah.
And just have it on,
Yeah.
so it's just
Dude, I might be laying
at the
on it.
Sibian President's Day sales event.
make this a December to remember.
Dude, if we worked at a Sibian dealership,
Oh my god. Dude. Hey, what brings you in today?
I had to get a cosigner for my Sibian. Yeah, Dad. No, everything's good.
Yeah.
this one's off lease,
All right.
low
Yeah.
mileage.
All right, nuts and bolts. What's it going to take to get your wife on one of these today?
You mean one of these in my wife today?
Dude, there's like a 20-foot tall sock out front.
Yeah.
Oh man, just a showroom full of ladies, just all splayed out on a tiny little fucking.
With gritty eyes.
Oh man, ringing a bell.
You got to take pictures with the guy who sold it to you. He's handing you the controls.
He's wearing one glove.
Wow, man.
They're protected by lemon party laws.
You thought car salesmen were sleazy.
Jake, do you think there's people the old dudes who love sucking dick who buy Sibians to suck? Just getting their brains rattled as they're sucking on these things.
Dude, I saw a video the other day of some dude just like going ham on some lady's foot in the car.
Oh, I saw that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What, sucking
ew.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like driving, and the girl was sitting here, and she
I
was
wasn't
sitting like
driving.
that.
Just to clear.
Yeah,
Take your shoe off, Tim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's sucking her whole foot. It's
Yeah.
so, and she's
It's-
they're like big fat Walmart people. It's so
yeah.
gross.
It's so weird.
Yeah, it didn't do anything for me either.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. Like there was that video that went viral a while back with that old like fat guy just like gobbling a dildo. Do you remember that one too?
Can't say I do.
I can't say. I'm
Hey, let me
stunned that I missed that.
Oh, let me pull up my bookmarks. Hang on.
It would be funny if that was like. That would be funny if it was like this guy found like a relief for tinnitus and it's just sucking on a vibrator.
Yeah, you don't understand. I get headaches. It's a migraine. Yeah. It helps. Yeah.
I used to play drums.
50 years ago, they told you to put a spoon in your mouth. Now I gotta put a fucking vibrator in my mouth to keep from swallowing my own tongue.
Yeah, dude. It's people are weird. They do some weird shit in their car.
I'd be doing weird shit in my car too.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, every time I can hear someone in your family talking at a low volume from another room.
Well, thankfully, this is the time where my wife gets done work, so
They're bootlegging the
it's her.
podcast.
Yeah, we gotta do all our spicy sex talk from like 8 to 8:30.
Yeah.
Just start whispering.
Man.
I'm
That'd be,
sure.
dude, how funny it would be to be like a pathetic used Sibian salesman.
I was
like
just gonna say, like, I'm
working at
sure
the
they're
dealership.
out there, the Eusebians. You can probably find those on Marketplace.
And
They
you-
just
dude,
gotta like brand it as like a
Do you think so?
vibrating table. Yeah.
It's like the fuck, dude. It's the end of the day, and like your tie's like coming undone. Your like your business shirt's like pit stained.
I don't want
It's time
to
to
search.
go home.
I'm
You haven't
searching
made a
it.
sale.
I don't want to search it because it's gonna look. It shows up the first thing.
What?
Sibian machine
They're
in
listening to us,
Facebook.
Well, you typed in Sibian.
Yeah,
What other? What
Just means you
is-
got Wi-Fi,
yeah.
dickhead.
yeah, true. All right, hold on. I'm in Facebook Marketplace.
I don't know. I might get the Sibian Roomba combo to clean the floors.
Somebody's selling a vibrator, but no Sibian. A foot machine. Some big lingerie. A lot of big, lot of big lingerie.
Big lingerie.
Jake,
Like
you sure those
I
aren't
could
curtains?
fit- I could fit
Jake,
in
that was
some
your
of these.
college nickname. Big.
And then it's a bunch of jeans that look like a Sibian have torn through them.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one though. I'm gonna treat her one day. What do you think she could get me? Where I would walk in the house and just immediately,
Oh,
like I'm being proposed
yeah.
to. Like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening.
I think maybe like an Aaliyah real doll or something.
Oh, that would be nice.
Pre or post plane crash?
She's got the oxygen mask. on.
Yeah, if maybe if you could save a few bucks getting the getting the Dominican Republic.
Dude, could you imagine
wherever she was.
repositioning like the arms to put them around you on a real doll? Like
yes.
that's the
Tim, I
moment where
could,
you're like,
yes,
no. No way,
Yeah.
dude. That's the moment where you're like, this was $6,000. When you're like moving her arms up like a giant action figure and then placing them
Dude.
around your neck, you're like, no, this was the mistake.
That's the creepiest part, though. Once you probably insert it, you're like, I love you so much.
If you,
I will die for you.
I just want to be held by you.
You're just explaining YouTube videos to it.
So he's sucking on her foot in a truck.
Yeah, you're not even watching. You're on your phone.
Oh man.
I wonder if they have like software that you can pair with the doll, like a Bluetooth, where you can like talk
A
to
sexa.
it. Yes.
Because you're familiar with the Amazon software Alexa, which is kind of like a it's not quite AI, but it's like an algorithmically enhanced search engine. So
A sexa.
that sounds,
That's how it awakens.
You fucking bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't quite get that.
Yeah.
oh man, Alexa, I'm gonna pop.
A sexa spit in my mouth. He just launches it out. Like one of those dog treat things.
I do honestly like Google occasionally to see if the Her software is available.
Yeah,
You just Google that from time to time. Is the Her software available?
The first time that I remember Googling that was when it might have been the night before I gave up Perks. Because
What if it was the Her? So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, I was about to say because my wife had just like texted me an ultimatum, and rather than take the ultimatum seriously, I was like, all right, I wonder if I could have an AI girlfriend. And I was watching Her.
I think and there's probably a lot of dudes dealing with this, and I think they could just fix it by releasing a Scarlett Johansson voice pack for Google Maps.
Yeah,
Wow.
because there's a lot of like, what's it, Intercourse, Pennsylvania. You just put in like things that are somewhat dirty into the maps. You know,
What kind of stuff you be putting in, Jake?
like swollen bird terrace or something. And you're like, yeah, yeah. You have arrived on Mouth Street. You're like, oh my god.
It'd be funny if they made a GPS for ladies, and instead of giving instructions, it would just say, "Should we turn here?"
Yes, turn here. Right here? Yes, right here. You don't have to be a fucking dickhead.
Mike, would you splurge for the Her software if it was Kathy Griffin's voice?
No. No, it'd have to be. I think even though I'm not wild about Scarlett Johansson's voice, I think pairing her with
How
what
dare
happens
you.
in Her would work for me.
Doesn't a real woman get involved at some point?
What do
In
you
Her? In Her, don't they get like a real lady to like have sex while you talk to the phone? Yeah, I think a lady ends up. Yeah, I think what
remember
ends up happening in Her is they want to take their relationship to the next level.
Mike's
so they
only
hi-
seen
Wait,
the
is it the
preview.
neighbor's girlfriend?
I don't
Did
fucking
he have
know.
sex with?
I don't remember. I don't even learn characters' names in movies.
Yeah, neither do I.
Whenever I'm watching a movie,
show.
I refer to people by their character's name. I was watching Don't Look Up. I was referring to him as Leonardo DiCaprio the whole time.
Yeah, I'll do that with shows. Like I'll be like 2
Yeah.
seasons in, or like Ozark. Well, no, I know his name.
Well, there's
Marty.
Ozark, and then
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know the other ones, but I just know I just call them their actor name because I can't figure out. Yeah, I don't have the bandwidth for that.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I was watching Squid Game, I was trying really hard. I was like, "That's Song Ju, I think."
Yeah, I'm not racist.
Yeah.
have to, yeah.
I know all their names, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
you're
don't
making
all
that
look like.
face,
Yeah,
That's me straining to remember. Is that Quan Chi?
no, he was number 46.
That's my favorite kind of peanut butter too.
That is funny that they numbered.
Yeah. That made it. Yeah. So, oh, thank God. Okay.
Yeah. But white actors, I never remember their characters' names. John Hamm from Mad Men.
Oh man.
Have you guys watched Mad Men?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hated it at first, but then I just decided to put it back on just because, I like shit from that time period.
Yeah.
And I gave it a shot, and I'm glad I did because it became one of my favorite shows.
I think I need to go back and watch it.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
It's one of those things though where you need to dedicate a specific amount of time. It's not the kind of thing where you can just be like, all right, I'm going to put this on tonight.
I'm just gonna put it on, sit on a Sibian, and just go to town.
Have a glass of wine.
Yeah.
Dude, he was so rough with broads. That was awesome. Watching him shove a lady into a wall kind of got me hard. I was like, whoa, dude, I didn't think that did anything for me.
Next time you walk by your wife in the house, you're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a head-shaped like dent in the drywall. I'm like, I'm sorry. It looked cool on
Yeah.
Hulu.
That would be a great escape the room for ladies. You just got to go in there with like a super handsome dude and get around him. And he's just fucking throwing against walls the whole time.
Yeah. Don Draper. That was his name.
Mm-hmm.
One of the most famous character names ever.
Yeah.
I call him John Hamm.
Yeah. Same with Bryan Cranston in Breaking Bad.
But I mean,
he was breaking.
I don't blame you because
Walter White.
a handsome big dick man, what
Yeah.
better name than John Hamm?
True.
John Hogg. I mean, maybe that was too on the nose.
Yeah, and it sounded too Jewish, so he changed it. His name was originally John Hogstein. When he got to Hollywood, he changed it to John Hamm. You guys hated that. I'm sorry.
That's
No,
all
I
right.
loved it. I loved it.
No, I'll go back to fake Chinese now.
Oh wait. Speaking on fat tits, I think Christina
Preach,
Hendricks,
brother.
Christina Hendricks.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Dude.
Yes, probably the most attractive lady in movie.
She looked like she reminded me of like a Mars Attacks lady in that series. Just like the way they dressed her and her hair and her big
Yeah.
gigantic boobies.
unreal, man.
Yeah, I thought she was a Mars Attacks alien.
Dog, and for the longest time, she had a regular ass husband.
What's that mean?
Like, if you looked at him and you said, "You'll never guess who this fucking dweeb's married to," never in a million years would you guess.
She get rid of him?
Hendricks. She did.
Was he a writer?
No, I think he was just a dude who did normal shit.
Wow.
And there she was with those Madison Avenues on that chest.
Dude, I got roped into
I didn't even learn her boobs' names on that show.
Left Twix and right Twix. I get, speaking of big boobs, like big boobs isn't like a good enough search for me anymore. I found one that
you're not 10.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe that's my problem. I found one called space boobs.
What does that mean?
They're big boobs.
Are they out of this world?
They are.
Wait, so big boobs weren't big enough for you?
Well, the thing is, like, yeah, I'm saying it, yes, because
Whoa.
some of these boobs were like, it'd just be like fake boobs.
Yeah.
Or like, okay, that's a decent sized boob, but that's not like there's no really big boobs.
Jake, did you try typing in bigger boobs?
I have, and I failed. But you type in space boobs, dude.
I would even try biggest boobs. Imagine what pop up if you typed in biggest boobs. Dude, you might need one of those fucking panoramic screens.
Dude. What I just want to see them go.
Type in boobs 3.0.
You know what I mean? They have to be real. They have to move. You know, like the ocean tide.
Yeah, they have to have given you back problems in 4th grade.
Yes.
I hate giant waterbed boobs, man. I can't stand that
I love
shit.
them. I love them. Yeah. Sign me up. Give me Tim's rations of the waterbed.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all
you know what, man? Sometimes, like, and Christina Hendricks is the one who really, like, made me consider this. But, like, normally it's just, like, I don't know. I think we've gotten so used to just regular tits. That big tits went out of style for so long.
Dude,
And when you
I'm
see a lady
I'm a classics guy.
like Christina Hendricks, it really reminds you
It harkens
of
back.
the days of fucking Milker Yore.
Dude, that's somebody called them milkers. I never heard that term until was it a T-Mobile lady?
Yeah, until her
Apparently
her
she's getting harassed.
giant mommy milkers.
I never noticed them until like I saw an article like, please stop harassing the T-Mobile AT&T.
Damn,
lady.
bitch, you promoting TIT Mobile?
Dude, they started doing
Fucking retard, dude.
they started doing ads where she's holding something blocking them now because all
She
the
directs
comments-
them now.
Does she direct them?
Yeah.
What, the titties
Wow.
or the commercials?
No.
Yeah, she just hold it blocking because
Tim,
everyone just comment mommy's
do you think those
milkers."
titties get sag rate?
What did you say?
I like that. He said, "Do they get SAG grade?
I still didn't get it. What
Screen
did-
Actors Guild SAG?"
Do you think
grade.
those
they get
titties get
sag
sag rate?
Dude,
Whew, man.
yeah,
Oh man,
yeah.
that's truly terrible.
But man, what a resurrection for big old fat
Dude.
wagons.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm a very devoted and loyal husband, but you throw some of those in front of me, and it's some dangerous water. I need to go back to the hotel and lay down for 10 minutes and then come back.
I will one day. I'm gonna sneak up on you. I'm gonna hide in the bushes. And while you're out on a date, holding your wife's hand, I'm gonna throw some big old fat, obnoxious wagons in front of you,
man.
Jake. See what you
You guys
do.
ever notice somebody obviously we love our ladies, but you ever notice somebody really smoking hot, and you're trying not to check them out, so you're just like, oh, look at them with their fucking dumb shoes.
You hit a parked car. The fuck? What was he doing?
You'll just be you just try to I don't know, you just try to talk shit, just be like, oh man, who wears
Flared jeans.
yeah, who wears flared jeans anymore?
Insurance companies have tit forgiveness.
Tit forgiveness.
Yeah.
Wow, man. That's where Allstate stands.
When you're in good hands. Just slapping them. All right. You gotta settle down.
Wow, man.
I'll tell you what, man.
I'm so sorry. Both of you.
No, man. I'm glad you
Yeah.
brought it up, Jake.
You're doing great, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad you talk about being with women that aren't your wife.
No,
Yeah.
I am not doing
Yeah,
that.
Jake.
Yeah.
Of all the guys I know who are like that, you're probably the most surprising.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right. I'm
Yeah,
not saying
dude,
anything.
you're honking at milk trucks. I get it.
Big fat knockers are one of those things. They're like, you know, like when you go to the zoo and you see an animal that's going extinct, and you can appreciate it just by looking at it. You don't
Yeah.
even need to touch it. Like, I think that's where big fat knockers stand in my book.
Yeah. I love to see a big fat pair of tits with like a plaque under it that I can read. And I'm like, whoa, dude, there's not that many of these left.
Well, if the
Kids.
plaque was under it, you wouldn't be able to read
I'm
it.
like, yeah. Well, no, they would be in a tit enclosure. They would be in their natural environment. It's a giant blouse. It's a cage made out of blouse. And it's just two big fat tits like sitting on a tree branch. I'm like, kids, look at this. Take a look at this. They come in to feed them. It's just like chip crumbs that they like slide between them.
They prefer bright light.
Oh man.
They will
And
feed throughout
we
the
pipe
day.
in we pipe in sounds from their natural environment, like Lady Gaga and a black guy screaming at it from a passing car. Damn! In the enclosure at the zoo, there's a PA just saying, "Damn!" over and over.
You hear a car doing a U-turn. Construction noises. No, you're not going. No, you're not walking away from me. Come here, honey. You got somebody on you.
I would have a membership to that museum.
Damn, that's the high note that we're going out on tonight.
The Big Fat Natural History Museum.
the Museum of Natural Titstry. Of Big Natural Titstry.
Oh my god.
The Bubenheim.
The mommy.
Night at the Let Me See Him.
The Titsonian.
That's it. Nick, you nailed it, dude.
Oh boy.
The Please Touch Museum.
Oh, boy. The MoMA Milkers.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All for tits.
Yeah.
Woo, dude. All right. I hope was this not the week to up your pledge? All right. What time? What's the time? 48. All right, we got time, dude. Settle in,
Baby. We can
Sorry.
talk about pussies now.
I don't know about you guys. I like the really fat. No.
Yeah, this is tit appreciation night,
Oh
man.
man.
You know.
We just get bobble tits on the way out.
Yeah, this Patreon podcast is dedicated to every woman who has ever had back pain from fat titties.
Mm-hmm. It's for you, queens.
I just turned into Braveheart.
Jake's gonna
dude.
cut him off.
Yeah.
No.
Jake has his own wing at the Museum of Modern Big Natural Titstry.
So that'd be the worst. Like the fat gay retard wing of just a bunch of man tits. Just
And lying in your beds years from now.
why does the male fat tits section stink so bad?
Oh God, man. The floor is carpeted with like sweatpants material.
Victor Johnson said, "Madam Titsodes." Man,
Oh man,
all for tits, baby.
Yeah.
Just
Mhm.
isn't it amazing the behavioral change
Dude.
that even titties being spoken about can have on a room full of bros.
Yeah,
We-
just bros enjoying tits.
We've talked about it like on Little Stinkers, like the feeling. What was it? Edmund Kemper said like he called it the zapples, like when he wanted to kill, the urge to kill, and it's like that's like if I'm watching a commercial and somebody bends over and there's like a little bit of cleavage, I'm just like I have to go to another room now. And yeah, okay, maybe I'm telling too
Your
much.
tongue unrolls onto the coffee table. Auga, eyeballs, heart, boom, 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 boom.
You got to lie to your family and tell them you're having a seizure.
Yeah. Can you hold the baby? And I just put the baby down. Yeah.
Man, oh man. What's another thing we can talk about before we go?
One thing that I was always impressed with was the first time that I ever tried to take my wife's bra off. I got it in one fell swoop.
Oh yeah, I thought they overcomplicated that in fiction.
No doubt, man.
Dude, yeah.
You're an idiot if you can't snap that motherfucking thing off.
Dude, and that really, one, it was a big relief, but two, my wife has some fucking heaters under that sweater, baby. And man, yeah, them things came out.
Dude, I'm pretty sure like I could be like a semi-finalist if they had a contest for unclipping the bra. I'm that fast. One-handed.
You're the quickest draw on the breast.
Yeah. Oh, I'm coming. Just get it.
I am your suckleberry.
Like, I mean, split second reaction.
Man,
Those clasps don't.
I'll tell you what, man.
Channing does.
I was thinking back today to the very first time I started getting regular pussy from this lovely lady upstairs.
She's right there.
Okay.
She just pokes her head in.
Yeah, I just heard her open the refrigerator.
But man, thinking back now, like getting to ogle titties for the first time is up there too.
Yeah.
Just things that you take for
When was the
granted.
first time you saw titties? You were in your 20s?
Dude.
Live titties.
Yeah.
$19 maybe.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting for the dream sequence to start.
Yeah. Just not start undoing my pants.
Flashback. Dude,
Yeah.
same with like getting your bird intentionally touched. That's like that's when you're like, whoa, uncle. No.
Jake, you
Stinker.
kidder.
No, dude. First time it ever happened. It was so weird for me because like I was dating a girl who lived in Toby Farms. Do you know where that is?
Oh yeah, it's a rough area.
It's a very rough area, and this was a very rough family. Like the dad was set on just like feeding me venison all the time.
Whoa.
And I remember I was just sitting in this girl's living room. This girl was crazy, right? Like, and I don't mean to be so dismissive of women, blah blah blah. blah. Anyway, she's sitting on my lap in front of her parents, and like this is a time when nobody like this is like I'm 10th grade, maybe 11th grade, and just the mere thought of a girl on your lap.
She was proving a point to daddy.
Yeah, instant
Oh,
boner.
that's fucked up. Yeah.
Instant boner. And she felt it. So what does she do? She just like reaches her hand under her hip and just starts playing with it. And then looking at me like, huh? And I'm like, this is crazy. Like I will burn a building down for you right now. And yeah, so this was like she was sending me all these like signals and I was like too chicken to like jump on them. But there was a time where she had
She was talking into your dick. It's like, wow, I'm really picking up on something.
I remember I wanted to go see her. We had off for like a snow day, and I remember I wanted to go see her. And my parents were like, "No." So I was talking to them like, "They're not going to give me a ride." And I lived in Chai, which is not too far off, and it's in Delco. So I'm just gonna say I'm going to Danny's. Like my neighbor lives behind us, and I just walked to Toby Farms in a blizzard.
That's far, man.
Dude, it was a hike, and I sat there it was like when cell phones were brand new. Like I had a Nokia, and like she just like got me to get into a fight with my parents. Like I'm staying here, blah blah blah, and like
Oh no,
they had
dude.
to come pick me up in Toby Farms later on. Like I was like, and then she's like, why don't you stand up for yourself more and like fight your parents? I'm like, no, like
Why don't you fist fight
yeah.
your dad, you fucking pussy?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Now, when your parents drove you home, were they screaming at you, one, and was she sitting on your lap in the passenger seat?
No, she stayed home, and after that instance, she told me she had leukemia, and that she was going to die soon. So I should do everything to be with her. And like I'm crying, I'm like, oh my god, I like can't let you go. She lied because it was like the time we'll walk to remember
Damn,
came
the
out.
dick was that good, dude?
Dude. Yeah, she was like, I have leukemia.
Jake gave her leukemia.
Yeah, she lied about the whole thing because I was like, oh my god, because like we stopped seeing each other. I was always worried about her,
Damn, Jake.
and then all of a sudden, like she's fine. She's still around. Like, so I don't know. Maybe she actually had it, but I don't think she did.
But that's got to make you feel good knowing that somebody means that much. You mean that much to somebody that they're willing to fake cancer.
Yeah, it does.
Well, girls that lie about cancer, I think, are also sexual gold mines. And I think
Elaborate here.
Oh, dude.
I don't have not from my own experience, but I knew a gigantic slut that also faked cancer.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think it's always leukemia too.
dude. Yeah,
Yeah. And man, when that came out, that was really funny.
yeah. Luckily, I think that when she was still there, it was 10th grade. When she was still there senior year, we're like, all right, what's going on here?
Yeah.
You still got all your hair.
Yeah, and then she filmed her HBO comedy special. And we're like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gross.
Jake Messenger now.
Nah.
Yeah.
I think we might be Facebook friends.
She's gonna call you any minute now.
I'm gonna accidentally buy something off
You
Facebook.
talking about me?
Marketplace.
dude, that'd be great. Yeah, buys like a fucking hunting jacket from her dad.
She's selling a Sibian on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
You have to come get it now because I only have 2
Dude.
weeks to live.
The whole time I was listening to The Used on my way to walk to her house
you're
in
a
Toby
bad
Farms.
boy.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
You were hunting that pussy.
man.
That's fight with your parents music.
Yeah. I was getting ready.
That's
for
fight with your parents and they're right music.
What's the most severe fight you ever had with your parents?
Oh, dude, I tried to fist fight my dad in the front yard, like full on like white trash Royal Rumble.
What brought that on?
I don't. It was. This may have been after This may have been after Shell and I started dating my wife, because we started dating in high school like right after this, and I don't know. He was just trying to like big time me as like dad. You know what I mean? Like be like super strict, and I just wasn't having it. And then I was on the wrestling team. I felt strong.
Yeah, man.
And I remember one time like we were like roughhousing, and I like reversed and like threw him down on the bed. I was like, all right, well, let's take this outside. And then we squared up on the front yard. None of us threw a punch, though. Do something. Do something. You know, one of those.
Whoa, your dad's a bitch, dude.
Dude.
If I ever get challenged by my sons, I'm gonna be merciless.
Dude. He just gave me the look like, I will end you. And I was like, it's like, well, I'm going to die.
But he didn't. You pushed him to the brink, and he didn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
I can't imagine you ever coming close to fighting your dad.
No, one time, oh God, my dad never struck me in anger in my life. Because if he would have, dude, I would have turned into a pink mist. But there was this one time where this was when things were already pretty bad with my mom, and they had locked me out of my bedroom window on a roof.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and I forget how my dad got involved. He was probably just getting involved to smooth things over. But he was down on the ground, and I was up on the roof, and I was dealing with my mom, who was being a lunatic, and I spit off the roof onto my dad, and I hit him. And the next thing I saw was he was no longer down in the backyard. He was in my room on the other side of the window trying to pull the window. It was like locked, and he was like too mad to unlock it. He almost pulled the wall into the house
Oh, my
to
God.
get to me. He was trying to kill me. And
God.
it only lasted like 30 seconds, but and he didn't get a hold of me because if he would have, dude, it would have been crazy. He would have taken my legs and my upper body and twisted them to face opposite sides.
Oh my god.
So thank God that I don't even remember how it cooled down. I think he was like telling me to jump off the roof or like it was going to push me off or something. He was so mad. Oh my God, that was explosive. Yeah, that was the only time I ever got into it with my dad, and it ended up not happening.
Good. You should go pop it back off.
I'd fuck my dad up now. My God, I put my dad in the torture rack now. No. You ever power bomb your dad or anything?
No, I came. The thought crossed my mind to fight him once briefly, because he was very deceptive with something that he did, and I didn't appreciate it.
Oh, okay.
And it really made me angry. And I just wanted him to leave my house, but he wouldn't leave. I kept telling him to leave, and he wouldn't leave. And then when he left, he slammed my front door.
Oof.
And it just really. I'm very polite, but when somebody disturbs my peace, I really fucking lose it. And he disturbed my peace.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that.
So yeah, he made me very angry.
Did you let him know what was up?
I did. I went outside and I said some very hurtful things.
Whoa.
And we later made up, and we're on good terms now.
Good.
Yeah, me and my dad are on good terms too. Just we went to Grateful Dead together over the summer,
Oh.
so we're crushing it.
Would you say to your
Would
dad?
you be fair to say he's a grateful dad now?
Damn. We should have ended at 48.
What were you about to ask me?
What did you say to your dad that was so hurtful?
I told him I'm very disappointed in him.
Damn.
And my interpretation,
You outdadded him.
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
The direction of that comment was centered in him being so deceptive in what he was trying to do.
Right.
It wasn't in like me being disappointed in him as a father, but I could see how that could be misconstrued.
Yeah.
And I can tell that he processed those words in that way.
What did he do when you said you were disappointed?
He said, "Well, we had you, didn't we?" And I think he just didn't know what to say.
He was trying to say, like, we want to talk about disappointment, you know?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of weak.
Yeah.
Doesn't really have the same sting as
Yeah.
your son saying he's disappointed in you.
Yeah. But I was just disappointed in his behavior that day, not in him overall.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I would hate to argue with my dad because I would just destroy him. Oh my God. The way I would unravel my dad's mind in an argument, it would be so sad. It would be so sad. So hopefully that never happens, dude. There will be no coming back from it. And I'll put my foot on the gas too. The second I'm like, oh, we're in an argument, I'm gonna burn him. I hope it never comes to that. God, he's such a sweet man. I mean, he should have.
He would just be like, you know what? Fuck you, bud.
Yeah, bud. Oh, that's no good, bud. Yeah. Jesus. What a sweet retard. This is great.
This was a lot of fun, Jake. You are the fucking best.
This was a lot.
Jake,
Thanks for having me, guys.
I love you dearly, and I'm so happy you were here tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming over here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Instead of
To
sitting
the
over
dark
there.
side,
Very uncomfortable.
where
No.
people can see you talk about tits and not just hear you talk about
Yeah.
Man. All right. Well, thanks for being here. Thanks for everyone that upped their pledges or our new pledges. We're full time now. So more of this coming.
More meat, baby.
On Perks, UFC
titties.
streams. And I know we've promised this stuff in the past, but you got to understand, I was a working man. I was trying to support my family. 100 miles an hour now.
Now he's a jerkin, man.
Now I'm a jerking man.
All the time in the world, and yeah, we're gonna do a lot of fun stuff.
Get ready. We'll see you guys next week.
All right, love you, bubs. See you next
Later.
week. Oh man, Jake.
Damn.